Salute and thank you, NERDSoul. Yeah, lay ill kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bring it that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go, man. Anime time, y'all. I hope y'all been watching that anime. Been tuning into them tunes. Alright, them little drawings. They flip the pages a whole bunch of times. Now all of a sudden you got a fight scene. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Just draw a couple drawings and then you're done. Alright, but we ain't by ourselves. I have the enigmatic. This man has been all over the world, internationally known. I give to you Dub. That's right, Mark Dub. What's up?
What is going on, y'all? It is Mark Dub, part man, half amazing, spicy lady Creole on occasion, aka Lambo Maserati.
I wanted you to make sure you mentioned what you got on the screen for us to see.
Lambo Maserati, man. Also,
this late 90s rapper's name.
Man, that's what I'm naming my first daughter. Shout out to Lambo Maserati.
Not Lambo Maserati. Then this man is colder than the polar vortex. I give to you. Woo. That's right. Believe it. Put your hands together. Stand up. Standing ovation. That's right. Coop of Blurs. What's up?
I need the polar vortex to go away. Leave the boot alone because it keeps playing hacky sack with our health. From going from 80 to 40 degrees. That is not fun, folks. What up, y'all? This will be on the Blurtish platform on various podcast platforms. Check us out. Shout out to everybody who came by the Vermilionville Parish Library. Shout out to the creator of it, the showrunner, if you will, Kirsten. Appreciate your staff. So nice. People were nice. But I ain't gonna say my gripes here. I'm gonna talk to her. It's just like, I like to teach. I like to look. Once you've been vending for a while, I messed with one young lady. It was funny because I made her laugh. I made her grandma laugh. Because when you walk into that buzzsaw, it's like I'm used to it, y'all. It's like a reflex. So she learned that day. I'll say this real quick: when you talking to a vendor, do not say the words, where else can I buy this? Right here. Nowhere else. Why would you ask me that? Why would you even say the words?
Man, I'm trying to make money now.
But see, she was cute. There's levels to it. But a couple of weeks ago, when a woman came by, I was like, yeah, I got cold. I got cold as the polar vortex. If you want to think you gonna tell me you gonna spend money to Jeff Bezos in front of my face, just exit stage right from my table.
Look, Jeff got enough money, y'all.
All the money.
He got enough money. He gonna be alright. Alright, he ain't hurting right now. He gonna be alright.
But
so you can spend some money a little somewhere else.
And I still charge you cheaper. I don't even charge taxes the right way on purpose. Golly. Simple math, y'all.
Anyway.
Prices are the prices. I'm sorry. Ain't no more. I don't know what cons y'all going to. If there's a listed price, ain't nothing ever gonna be below listed price. Them days are gone.
Man, y'all think y'all getting some sale discounts up in here.
That ain't on Amazon either. I promise you. Not for manga.
Well, I'll start us off with this because this show. I guess we can do a quick version on this show because this show just ended, which is my girl, the Dr. Detective, Ameku, man. Ameku, you know what I'm saying? She wrapped up.
When you say ended, it's just 6 episodes this season?
Yeah.
Really?
No, there's no new episode, so I assume that was I guess they taking another hiatus or something. But
I think it's on hiatus, but I gotta be honest, I was trying to catch with that. I haven't still not caught up with the last
man. Well, in this case, we're not sure. It might be a hiatus, so I could be wrong.
Go ahead. But all beans, go ahead. I mean, it's been a couple of weeks with it. That's my bad.
All right, we'll say this. our favorite Doctor Detective. I think there's only one of them. There might be a couple, but she's pretty much the one I know.
I mean,
So
it's her show, it's her name.
yes, well, not it says the original Ameku MD has 13 episodes, while the new edition has 16 episodes. I guess. So I guess we're gonna get 13. But maybe it took another week off, but that's weird because it took a week off before. So I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong
I
with the
mean,
production or some rights issues or whatever.
sometimes with productions, VA, maybe post rap stuff, or depending on if it's based on a manga, maybe whoever got their hands is probably like, all right, take a little break, and maybe they got to get the money straight. You never know.
All right. Well, we did get the Fierce Blazing finale, and I am once again impressed by the Sherlock Holmesian, Matlockian style of like, this is how I knew it was you.
So I got to ask a question. I didn't watch it yet, but was it the dude who was hating in the beginning of the arc, like about the curse? Oh, you better respect the curse.
No,
Was
it's
it
not
him?
the hater.
Oh,
It's not the
wow.
original hater.
So wow, I got no clue.
It's not the I'm the biggest hater. Nah, it's not him. It's not the original hater. So you know what
Like
I
yeah,
mean?
the piss poor son who was a nobody,
Yeah,
who
it's
was
like,
trying to flex his
yo,
power.
man, just sit down. Ain't nobody think about you. But nah, it wasn't the original hater, so I did like that. And since we have more episodes, it's not over. So shouts out, hey, look, we got more mysteries and investigations to go. Shouts out to my favorite detective of all doctors. I guess because there ain't no other ones. But Ameku, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to her for solving this. I don't know what the cops do in this town. Just wait for her to, wait for her to, well, honestly, there's way more
Well,
other
let's be
crimes.
honest.
There's
I
other
mean,
crimes going on
there's
that
the detectives who just kind of assigned to that area. I
yeah,
mean, to
there's
be
there's other
honest,
crimes. They have other crimes, so I ain't gonna dog out the cops. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, forget the cops, but to
I
be
ain't gonna
honest,
do the
they
JDSF like that.
they are the yakuza was in the back, just background chilling, because they was kidnapping people or something. When they got to the other dudes. So I've been saying there is crime in their city. They just ain't
Yeah,
gonna worry about that crime.
yeah, so in I guess you could say in their defense, there is crime all over the place. It's not just here. So this is just handpicked cases for us to see. So the cops are doing, I guess they doing something. So, but I did like it. It definitely held up with it comes to. I mean, of course, there's like a pseudoscience part of this because of course you can't do it all perfectly in line with actual science and actual physics, but they do a pretty good job of like teetering on that line, and I dig the explanations. So I was like, oh, okay, this how you did it, and this how you doing it, and you going down. Now this, I will say, Amiku she be kind of, I guess, gloating a little bit too soon. Wait till
She,
the cuffs is on.
I turned it on a little bit when it was the part where they found out the person got burned. She's just so happy about these bizarre things. Like, all right, gotta have some like
It's like somebody dead. I hope you know that, right?
human interaction. Is like, okay, you're off, so you are off. Like you, but I guess that's the Sherlock Holmes of it all. Like if not to go all literary high minded, but
That ain't her first body.
but I'm just saying, like, I guess that's how Sherlock Holmes was. He just they say he wasn't the most friendliest person to be around, and that what drove him, this crazy stuff. But he didn't, if he had to just sit down and just be everyday person, he'll go insane. So
Okay,
that's
okay.
kind of like the characteristic of Sherlock, and they always have drawn the more modern iterations have drawn upon that. Even with the Robert Downey Jr. one, like he's eccentric, he's off. Like even with
Yeah.
Elementary, like even though that's the nicer version, he's off. He's not a normal. The Sherlock cannot be a normal person. Even like Constantine, if you want to go there, the whatever iteration of Constantine or Sherlock got to be off.
Mm. Dang. Well, all right, cool. So I'll table that for now because she's still around. So that's what's up. So what I'm saying, just to check
And
up on
look,
Amiku. I still like it. I like the pseudoscience kind of connecting it to the real world stuff. So I'm digging it. I like it. This is a show that I did not expect to enjoy, but I do. And it also got me looking back at episodes of like Monk and Psych and stuff.
Hey
So
man,
I enjoy it.
let's see. You say you know my taste. I know your taste, Mike.
You
So
don't know my
that
taste.
I literally picked this for you.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Okay, other Mike. Anyway, speaking of your taste, let's do solo leveling.
Oh, oh, you want to do solo leveling?
Yeah, we do it every week, Mike. Stop that. Stop that shit
I
now.
was expecting somebody else to bring it up. Like
It's
me.
only me, you, and Mark. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, maybe Dell would bring it up. You never know. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
well, okay. Well, Doug, what do you want to bring up, Doug?
What am I bringing up?
Well, yeah. What do you want to?
Unless you want to talk about solo leveling.
Do you want to talk about solo leveling?
I mean, yeah, let's run it.
Okay, I mean, my bad. I ain't
I'm
gonna
caught
be
up.
rude.
I'm caught
Okay.
up.
We caught up. We do watch it. I don't know
Oh,
why Mike be like, we don't think we watch it just because we give the lightest of criticism. Like, man, this ain't Blurters from 3-4 years ago.
They be hating this show, boy.
We
I
be
tell you.
liking this show and give you real criticisms, and Mike go, no, I don't want to hear it now.
Nah, it'd be full hateration over here, man. And
How-
holleration all in this damn
Mike,
three.
we don't watch shit. We don't watch. We don't like. I promise you. Mike, Mark will tell you.
See, Coop, Coop, man, because he
We will
cursing like
cook.
crazy now. So now you know Coop, man.
Cause you plotting on our character, man. Character assassination. And then you go get them dirty words when you assassinate my character. Like Jinwoo be assassinating monsters.
See,
So stop the assassination.
Jinwoo is not assassinating monsters.
Killer.
All right, he's
He's
he's exercising
and hitting a cool pose every time.
And Mike is killing my character. Killer.
But I do like this episode showing the wider perspective of like what's going on. Like kind of it's almost like an arms race where it's like, all right,
Now-
okay, well there's a new nuke. So like who's gonna be who's gonna be the best friend, or who's gonna be the person to sign, who's gonna be the person to sign a new rapper?
What you just said is why I really do love this arc and solo leveling. And it does, like I said, it does lead into the Juju island of it all. As you saw, they showed a little glimpse of like that ant just staring at the future victims. Because let's be honest, if they show a bunch of no-name people, they're like, they happy.
Why they gotta be future victims?
Bro, if you happy in anything animated that's Asian, if it's Chinese, Korean, and then like the monster pop up. Hey, who's over there? Like, you don't see that giant ant staring at you in broad daylight? Yes, you're about to die or get close to it. But I can't remember if they exactly died, if they got away. If one might get away to signal the problem of it all, because the ants involved, they flying now. So yeah, it's getting worse. Because just to take it back, the reason why the island is a problem because it was a actual gate break. And that's why that island is
ants standing up like whole people.
because they evolved. They are trying because the monsters are there to kill us. So
Now,
they are evolving.
Question about the gate. The gate on the island. Because I don't think we've gotten an idea of how close this island is to us. Us meaning the people in the show. And like, also, is that gate just open? Like no one ever closed it?
That gate broke. It lost. That means that island lost. And remember, the only other gate break they showed was when he kind of first got strong and was training, and it was like a C level gate break or a B level break, and the C rankers couldn't really handle it. He just one shot at that monster. When they break, they there. They out here touching everybody. You know what I'm saying? So he wound up killing the problem, and they solved it quick. But you got an S red danger room level rank gate broke. That broke all the S ranks of Korea. Wow. They barely escaped it. So the island is fairly far off. It's still like in the Korea territory, but it's one of their islands. So, but of course, if an ant can evolve and fly into town and can start realizing, oh, there's more victims close by, What you think? Why you think it's a pressing matter?
Yeah,
They
because when
playing
they
it
when I
cool.
saw the bug, I was like, well, ain't like there's like there are people like watching the skies. Like, where's the FAA, like the Korean FAA or something, or the air traffic control? Like, I know they got those things. Like, ain't nobody seeing something flying around.
They
But see,
might
they
have
might
had
have.
Elon Musk
Hell
probably
no.
canceled those agencies.
Oh yeah, firing people and laying folks off. So
Oh
maybe
my
maybe they ain't
god.
got nobody there.
You talk about a gate breaking in real life. But anyway, just yeah. So I mean, I don't know the answer to that, but I
So
mean, maybe it
essentially,
wasn't close.
we all said, we meaning the people in the show, was like, all right, well, just don't go over there.
Yeah, they gave up. They had to kind of give up and just monitor it from afar and not be on it because they couldn't even deal with the ants when they first met them. But their ants is like, all right, it's just roaming there. We lost that island now because remember they did say yeah, the ants are evolving, and now they evolved to be flying ants, maybe one or two possible. So for Jinwoo to be announced or about to be announced as the next S rank, it's a big, big freaking deal. So this is why I'm just gonna be honest. I like it better in the book just because it gives it more fleshing it out. Because you get to hear more of the internal monologue struggle from the S rank side. To flesh that conversation out. Why they want Jin so bad? Because for one, the economy is based on might is right and who can get the most out of these things. It's kind of goofy, but they basically flip their whole economy
Oh yeah, because they got to
on.
get the like the little diamonds or rubies or whatever
Yeah,
from the
so
dungeons.
and everything kind of now is magically infused, and so that's how you make your money. So if you get an S rank and then and look at old boy, the greatest weapon as they call his people. Not only do he have, I don't know if he has the most S ranks, but he got like a lot of A and B, where he got teams of people that are most people's usual number one team for like all these other type of people. So that's how cold, that's how cold he is, to be honest. I know Jinwoo, you know, like I ain't got no time for you, but he really
Yeah,
is
because he's like,
somebody.
yo, I still got to save my mama. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like, I'm trying to get this elixir.
but if it wasn't, let's just say if he didn't have to worry about his mom, he would be foolish. He would be foolish to turn down. Oh boy, like that's like signing with the Lakers being the number one draft pick is Magic Johnson, and when you can make your own money, when you can call your own money, that's what signing with him is like. So that's
Hey.
the put an equivalent to it that what he turned down. But
Yeah,
we know
because
he
he
got a
needs
bigger
the
goal.
freedom to kind of do his own thing with these demon gates and all that.
But
Right.
now that they seeing it with their own eyes, they get like, okay, we can't really control him, but let's see if we can like talk to him. Now y'all can figure out what's gonna happen next with that, because it is called solo leveling. The
Well,
titles.
it seems, at least from now, what I see is like the whole thing with Jinho. I'm digging it. I like where, he got a soft spot for him, and I also like how he's using his skills in a very methodical way. Like, he's like, all right, protect my sister. Y'all patrol the city, make
I
sure
did.
everything all cool. Then he comes inside. He's like, I got 6 squads to do. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This, all right, this
Yeah.
makes sense. Like, this is. I guess I like it because this is one of the ways I would do this. I'd be like, okay, cool. So I got like 200 people. Okay, cool.
So
All right, well then I could do this.
and it's like we make fun of his personality, but I did like that from him. Like, hey, protect the city. Like, by the way, like, because this current version of Jin Woo do not like to really be bothered. He's like, I respect you if I got to do this. Country pride, yada yada. I understand I can't really push y'all S ranks away too much, but y'all get it. I push too close. But you media people and all this stuff, the people who spying on me, I might kill you. Y'all might have a problem with you. Get away from me, stay away. He's like, okay. So if I can at least protect the city, I ain't gotta really worry about no human at all. Like, he's beyond a human fighting. He's one of his shadows. You know what I'm saying? But like, just in case, protect the city. Now I will say this: they might not show this. They do show in the book like his shadows, like some of his lower ranked knights, are just like really keeping people safe. Like, they broke up some like robberies. like some purse snatchers and all that. And they was
Oh,
just like,
word.
yeah. So like when he gives the order, and as long as they got mana, they gonna do what they told. And like, like one is protecting his sister, so that is no longer an issue for that.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
know what I'm
say,
saying.
everything is.
I love how sister chewed him out too. Like on some, yo, why you ain't tell me? He's like, yo, man, I'm sorry. I was just going because I think he didn't realize. I don't think he still. Don't think he still understands how big a deal it is to have his power. Because I really think he thought he was gonna go in there real quick, do a little assessment, and just leave. You're like, no, this is like this. You're like a celebrity status. I mean, even
I
the
think.
actor guy, they were like, I don't nobody care about you no more.
I mean, I think he knows. That's one thing. I wish they could show a little more. It's a little bit funnier in the book how he's going like I'm gonna be big time, but he did say all that stuff like it's haha. I already know who I signed with. I already know my rank.
I already
This is
signed
all
with Rockefeller Records.
I
this
just
is
signed
just
with the Reapers, but I'm gonna just sit up here. I'm gonna get this money from
like,
everybody.
and the Reapers are in like the Reapers are cold too. They like the other big one, but again, money. Capitalism. It's like, all right, we get, like he's an A rank, but we don't really need him to fight. That would be cool. But he's like a K-pop star, actor / whatever. And apparently he has some scandals, and it's like, oh, this will make people forget my scandals. Like, what did you do, dog? What did you do that you need to perpetrate this even to this level?
Only
But
throwing cell phones at assistants and stuff. You know the deal.
it's like, good lord. And it's like, you got A rank power, but you got D rank aura, as far as it comes to being a warrior.
Yeah, because they left him quit. That man, and then just to see the
Bruh.
real world implications of like the
S-
weapons that
S rank, man.
If you
Jinwoo
wanted to
has.
liken it to something, it would be like, like Usher holding the press conference, and then they bring me out. Like
Word up.
nobody
Or-
worried about
They were like, Usher.
Oh, I hate to say it like this. Let's just say Chris Brown, Usher, and I don't know, throw in Gates just for the hell of it. But then the spirit of Michael Jackson woken and then came in with angel wings and lifted up everybody's spirit. That's what this is. That's what this is. Like literally, you talk about a S rank is basically saying like, hey, I'm a new nuclear weapon that Korea has to compete with the world.
Yeah, and of course the rest of the world, what is it? America ain't got old boy with the low even fade no more, because he got hurt up. He in the hospital still.
Oh, he'll be back, but he's still like look. And what's messed up. He should be on Korea's side. He left to make money.
Oh yeah, he left.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
America, because
He forgot where he came from.
It's just like real life. Who has the money and the power? Who do you think has the most S ranks or some of the most powerful S ranks? Now they don't have the S rank, but it's gonna be Japan, America. Korea throws itself for there, but China is always gonna have a wild card that even to this day, I mean, he's just been quiet. He's been doing his thing. They haven't really even showed his face, but he's like, basically the powers that usually be got national hunters. Like we're beyond when you like S rank is cool. S rank is the guys that we saw. National hunters are like monsters, literally. Like
Dang.
so.
And see,
Yeah,
you got Jinwoo. He like, I'm still trying to get stronger, man.
Why
Man,
why
Jinwoo is a
Jinwoo
national
became
level.
all for one with these powers?
Oh,
Bro, he got it all, man.
On that, I like the explanation or sort of explanation from the doctor about the sickness. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that makes sense. So what if, I mean, without us knowing, what if that sickness came from either that Jinwoo's mom has, either from Jinwoo or his dad, without
I mean,
us really
they pretty
knowing.
much said it. Like if you just like you ain't got no resistance, like it's like saying I got a cold and you got a weak immune system, I give it to you, but you can't process it. So that's just like it is what it is. Like
Dang,
you
man.
have a weak resistance. This world got infected with all this glorious mana, but what if it causes like this disease and weakness in people who just don't have it? And like so Too bad for his dad for now. Because he ain't gonna get much stronger with this disease going. I mean, he's already an older man, so
Yeah.
and
Homie straight fell out.
it's whatever. But I
He
think
tried to act like he ain't miss his son. He know he miss his son.
yeah, he misses his son. I
Yeah,
mean,
he was kind of.
Yeah.
He has. I mean, it's that rigid
very stoically Asian father.
very rigid Eastern personality. Like, I can't show affection to my child.
I'll be weak if I show that I tell them I love them and even remotely respect them. Even though he was kind of also a little bit jelly too, because he's like, look, man, I told you to bring the boy here, not that you gonna work with him and ditch me. Like, what? It's like, hey, boy says I gotta bounce. So I'll respect.
I gotta live my life.
Jinho is, I like the character, bro. Jinho is probably my second favorite character in all of this. Like, what really, you know what? 1A, 1B. Because Jinho has a good effect on Jinwoo. And
Yeah, he does. Jinwoo can't keep up the like I'm too cool around him. He's like, all right, man, all right, you like my little brother.
And also, Jinwoo, as smart as he is, he was a poor guy, and he didn't have access to all this lawyer stuff. The intricate backstory of what goes on with a dungeon. He just knew how to hustle in the dungeon to survive. So he was always in survival mode, and he had experience as a warrior or as a survivor before he, solo leveled up. But he didn't know all the other stuff exactly.
Okay.
But as you can see, and I'm not saying, his poor days are over, because now that the stuff that he takes out of the magic store, his own magic storage, is worth way more than in reality. He's no longer poor.
Yeah, because he was like, I might be able to take like some of the smaller stuff out of here and sell it for real. So
and that's what he does.
But I'll agree with you on the production of this anime. Like, hey guys, I'm interested in this world building stuff. I mean, I also understand, hey, schedules are schedules, but I wouldn't mind like an extra episode or two, like breaking down like this whole kind of, because to me it's still vague-ish about how this whole hunter thing runs. I mean, we get bits and pieces, but I'm like, so okay, all right, so, but how do y'all make money though? So it's all right. So are y'all turning the rubies like?
Well, they do
processing that into other stuff and making money from that. Like, and why don't y'all just all work together and go like squad up on the island? Like, I don't.
You just said two words: work together. In capitalism, but they literally said it like, because electricity kind of no longer works. And then nothing that they make man-made works on their magic stuff. Even a gun can't kill a little troll. So you need magic-infused items for everything now. Like to run electricity,
especially
to do
whatever, with them.
To build, to make your weapons, to fortify your home. Like, if it's a regular house, somebody with electricity, could be like, just kind of turn it off. Like, they ain't gonna go. They're not holding our hand to break the world down to the nth degree. But as far as the evils of capitalism, they just like, look, it happened around the whole world, playboy. So your country is your country's responsibility. So now they. I mean,
it just seemed like this should be a version of the UN of hunters to be like, all right, let's go and handle this island real quick. Y'all be good.
There is. However, you just to cross
however they ain't coming.
However, you saw what happened in Captain America. How did that go? How did those countries solve this issue? They almost had a Cold War and almost a World War III. So there you go. So maybe some espionage, maybe some sabotage
over the silliness of the Eternals, boy.
Or maybe do you want to, oh yeah, we're gonna help you on this island. Hey man, while you on that island, kill some of their S ranks, make them weaker.
Wow.
I'm just saying, maybe there's some issues, some stuff afoot from Japan and Korea, like we talked a few weeks ago. Maybe they don't really rock with each other, but they gotta rock with each other because it's in Asia. But I don't really rock with you. Like, we gotta get rid of this island, but in the process, maybe y'all die on this island with these ants.
I see where you're coming from.
So
But-
it would be nice. It would be nice. So you need somebody. This is where you really need a Jinwoo who don't give a damn.
Yeah,
about
because he's
getting
like,
where
he's-
his goals.
well, I mean, they don't know about his mom, but his mind is like, look, I got to go back to this tower.
Oh, they do
I
know
get
about
this-
his mom. They know exactly
Well,
about his mom.
Well, I mean, not that they don't know about. They don't know that he's trying to get the
Yeah,
elixir.
Yeah.
So, like, he's like, look, man, I hear what y'all saying, but like right now, I got to get to this tower. And
Yeah.
basically, I need the freedom to not be watched, so I can go to this tower and do what I got to do.
And here's the beauty of it. The old man, he don't know the old details, but they ain't gonna like do like a certain country. They'll tie you up in paperwork. He like Jinwoo is already, and also having a rich friend who knows his legal stuff. That helps to build your own guild. So when you become past the guild master test and yada yada yada, he done already did the work when they was clearing them things to get their own thing. That's why that's so invaluable.
Oh, he might to forge a path on his own, man.
I mean, they have. They
Yeah,
gonna
you
make. So they gonna make their own.
Start his
guild,
own, you know what I'm saying? Start your own small business.
I mean, they are. They own small business.
Yo,
I'ma just say this,
making me proud, making me
I'm
proud.
gonna just say this. I'm a like
Two young brothers
And
working together. Well, I mean,
Speed
not
of a
young
light
brothers,
spoiler.
but I mean, they're young brothers.
They not gonna probably show it in anime, but I love when they was talking about picking out their office space, and they was just kind of going back and forth that in the name of the guild and all that.
Mm.
So like, it's just the Jinwoo stuff that I don't think that's gonna make it in is just quite cool, man.
And I'll agree with you on that. Hey guys, y'all that's producing this, I know y'all watch the show. Like, don't be afraid to put that stuff in. I know it doesn't seem as impactful, but I think a little bit of that stuff is kind of important. Like, it's in the book for a reason. Like, so it's like
it's how you endear us to your characters.
So that's why,
it's
and
not
also
just
how
the
you let us know
brain
how things work. You know what I'm
and
saying?
unfortunately, that's why I give y'all the videos of that dude who meticulously go through what was cut out. And it's like, because it's just 12 episodes. So that's why I know I'm the episode count guy, but that's when I can kind of know what, all right, this is what I know the Lord to reduce my expectation of what to get and what they gonna focus on. Cause like, all right, they moving at this pace. They gonna leave all that out, you know, cause they even shortened the bar scene where Jinwoo was getting drunk. So, you know, they shortened all of that, and they shortened the first dungeon when he got the first elixir. So,
Also, before we bounce off of this, I love when he was like, "Do magic beasts feel fear?" He was like, "I guess I have my answer." Yo, come on, bro.
I mean, you know, I know that.
I'm
That's
telling you, if I had this power, I would be
Mark.
working on all kinds of taglines all the time, bro. Like in Sonic 3, where Shadow was like, "You have a tagline?" It's like, of course. What do you mean?
Mark. You know what
I
this
have
reminds me of? I love when when Mark from RDC1 does Kyrie and he just holds up his ring and he's too cool. That's what it reminds me of. He's just like, don't you know what I am? Or I'm going to be a champion and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I get it. You got to be vicious with these monsters, man. I mean, there's no way around it.
If my eyes could glow and I had the cool cloak, I'd be saying that. Bro, I just be roaming the streets at night looking for somebody doing bad. I'd be like, y'all doing wrong. Then I'd be popping up on these senators and be acting the fool.
And this is the part where I know that, you know, this is even reading it. I know that little poofy hair, you know, soft faced Jinwoo is so going. I just wish they would have started with like how he looks now. He was just like a dummy or something, or like, you know, kind of messing up. Then he got the power. I just wish they never introduced him like how we got to meet him, because he finally got another picture. It's like, yeah, you don't even look like whoever this guy is. Yeah, he's dead. Rest in peace to
some like middle school child or something.
Rest in peace to nice kid friendly Jinwoo.
Jinwoo. Now Long live the Shadow Master.
The Shadow Monarch.
Yo, man, he out there doing his thing. He like, look, do y'all feel fear? He's like, I
You know
guess I
what?
have my answer.
Shadow Monarch is actually way worse than Shadow Master. It's like,
It's way more elitist, uppity,
yeah,
and
and intimidate.
edge lordy.
Not edge lordy.
I
Well,
mean,
it
come
is
on.
edge lordy.
He's
It
a
is
Mega
of the
Chan
edges.
edge lord, and that's fine. He got to kill people at this point. He got stuff he got to do.
Yo, man, he
But
trying to make the world a safer place for you and me.
he's
That's all
still
I'm
an edge
saying.
lord. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta make the world safe. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never hurt nobody. Well, I mean,
Uh,
nobody that was like good.
bro. Well, I mean, I'm just saying
But I
he
say ain't nobody ever heard him.
he killed a whole man and turned him into a slave, an eternal slave for his
But,
army.
but that dude was kind of he was trying to kill everybody else too. Come on, man. Like he was gonna kill everybody at the camp.
He didn't necessarily have to kill him. He wanted to try it out to
Maybe
see
he
if he
could have
could
like
turn
broke
human.
his leg or something. All right, I
But
get
you
you.
know what? He's like, all right, too bad for you, Playboy. I'm just saying, Jinwoo has some morally gray. A smidge.
All right. Oh, also, this is another what seems to be a very simple cosplay for y'all out there. It ain't nothing but a cloak with like a headband around the neck or something. So I mean, it should be easy for y'all to do. That's something simple. Just a black shirt and some black pants and a brown cloak. You know what I'm saying? I
Man,
always try to call out the easy stuff for y'all because I know some people
don't,
be like, I don't want to be building stuff with cardboard and styrofoam and
Mike, I hate to
pipe.
say this. I don't know if they be trying to do Jinwoo, but there's a lot of dudes walking around cons with the brown green Loki cloak and some daggers. I don't know what they exactly are, but I think they got it covered. They
Okay, you
they
know.
doing something.
Oh man. So all right, what we got next? What we got next?
Let's do Sakamoto. Let's do something
Oh
a little more.
snap!
Sakamoto.
Man, I've been loving Sakamoto, man. This episode, actually, this is where I actually haven't read so far. I've read past this arc, but I kind of stopped right at this arc somewhat a little bit. So the show is going at a really brisk pace. I think that's really good for the way they're doing it. They did
No,
just like I say, the stuff.
I really, has there been a not even a bad episode? Because I know the answer to that.
No,
Has there been like this might have been the most laid back episode, but I still, man,
well, it's laid back for a reason. Because what I say is about to get weird. Like, bruh, the fact that they even mentioned slur, I think they kind of changed it up for the animation to kind of make things work concurrent. But you're gonna meet, like, you met the deer head, the dude with the deer, like he's twisted.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, this is about to get a little bit out there, and the dude with the invisible suit. So this is really about to be a real, like, storm the castle type of arc, type of thing where it's gonna be non-stop. Like,
Also,
it's gonna be a little bit.
it felt like we had sort of a time jump, but I was, I'm still down with it, of course. But it felt like we had a time jump. I was like, did we get a time jump? I was like, well, I guess it's cool, but it did seem like some time passed. Maybe because Lou and Shin's relationship is so much better now. I mean, well, not better. I mean, of course, she's throwing meatballs at him, or meat buns at him, but like better meaning like they've gelled a lot better now. But I mean, they did almost die together, so I guess that'll make a partnership strong.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say like maybe a couple of months pass or a few weeks pass since she working there and all that. And, you just see Sakamoto chilling. So, it's like, hey, another day for him. Another idiot tried to kill me. Now they're not going to happen. But he's like, look, I got stuff to do. Shout out to him in the suit. He looked good in the suit. Like, I got to take these pictures of my daughter. I ain't worried. But like, y'all watch the story, man. Me and the missus got to go do the family thing. So that is just a good excuse, like, oh, this is how you remove Sakamoto or Superhuman, to how you can get Luke kidnapped to make the next arc happen. So very smart
also
writing.
The worst kidnappers in kidnap history. Like, I will say one of the guys is like, this is a girl, so
I mean, yeah,
I don't know. He like, nah, she got the name on. I'm like,
Like I say, this is the
Did y'all
funny.
have to pass a test or something to get this job? Cause y'all
Yeah,
Well,
y'all
they said
doing
they
bad right now.
they say
they
they don't do
kidnapped
field
him
work.
because they ain't smart enough to do no other job.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do
they need
science
help.
work, but they don't. They're not kidnappers. I don't know why they sent them, but you do see who was with them. The dude, the visible
Oh
suit, is
yeah.
a. He like chilling, and then look when he got back. He's like, oh yeah, he made a mistake, blah blah. Blah. Look how they tied him up immediately. It's like, all right,
Mhm.
bro. Like you lucky they ain't kill you right on sight. Like the dude with the reindeer ain't really playing. And that's one of Slur's disciples. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so the deer head guy is below Slur.
absolute. The Slur is
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
boogeyman. Like Slur
Okay,
is
because I'm
this ain't
thinking the
Slur.
deer head guy is like the top, like I don't know, bad guy president or something.
Nah, Slur is like somebody you probably ain't gonna meet this season. Or
Oh,
if you
okay, cool.
do, you remember when when Orochimaru popped up and Sasuke was shaking with fear? Yeah, Slur is
Yeah.
like, you don't want to meet Slur right now. You don't want to meet. They got to do some more stuff. They might even have to train or just have more
Oh
experience, if you
yeah.
will. There you go. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, you gotta
shit
do
ain't
that training, man.
shit ain't ready to be by Slur. If Shin goes anywhere near Slur, instant death.
Mm.
So yeah. Cause you remember how when Sakamoto put the fear of God in him when he thought about it? Yeah, Slur is like beyond that for him right now. So the Slur is out there never stop killing. You know what I'm saying? He like a boogeyman. I mean, he's the guy killing the hitman. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, true that.
So, and these are the top weirdo hitmen that he's killing. So, and you see what his underling look like. Or one of his trainees is in a crazy reindeer head with his faces and hands stitched up for the no damn reason. So yeah, it's about to get a little bizarre. It was goofy already with like say what's his name, Boyle. But like, Boyle and them will look kind of normal compared to some of the idiots they about to face. But it's
Oh,
like it's not
also
gonna
shouts
be.
to them for solving a quick production issue of all these dudes having the same exact suits on. I was like, you know what? I see y'all. I see y'all. Go
Bruh.
do your thing. Make it look. Go to save that time.
Look, it's funny in the book how it's presented, and it's easy. Look, man, you got to do the look. Even when you're doing the manga, you got to cut corners to make it simple. Got them Intel man suits on. Yeah, rest in peace to Intel. I even had the figure of the Intel man when you used to have those nice commercials of the dudes in the suit dancing, and now Intel is like what going away or something. Man,
Wow.
times times change. But yeah, they got the Intel suit, but then you introduce that one and then you introduce the other as like an idiot just for comic relief. So, it's a good trick to it. And then, in animation, you really gotta make it work. But
Yeah.
also to say that the idiots though, the action on the motorcycle.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
when Shin took this like, hey man, can I borrow this plank of wood? He threw it right there. It's like, I think he did. I know y'all ain't supposed to be killing, but shit, I think that dude did.
Yeah. Just like when he kicked that guy up against the wall and the motorcycle blew up. I'm like, that
Yeah, I'm
guy's
like,
dead, right? Like
I
that guy.
don't know,
Like
bro.
both of those
Yeah, I
motorcycles
was like,
blew up.
I don't think he
I
survived
don't think
that
he
one.
survived that.
Like,
I
But
don't think he survived that.
but
or maybe they're just like in super duper ICU.
yeah, I think they did. I'm gonna assume that. I'm gonna just say this. You know, Sakamoto and shit, they boys be like, hey man, just don't tell the missus, all
Like,
right?
look, Mrs. ain't
Just
here. She don't
missus
see
ain't
nothing.
here. These dudes got Lou, and you know what he
Yeah.
said? Bring back my pork bun shelf. So you know he ain't happy.
Yep.
He like my pork
We,
buns.
I need those poke buns on lock every day.
That's messed up. That dude, he said, man, bring back our homie, our great valued friend Luke, man. My pork bun shelf.
That's all I need.
Like,
I need
bring
that
it back. I
food
don't
back.
care what y'all doing. I don't give a damn. It ain't my business. Just give her back. Get out of here. But y'all won't play it. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. So it's about to get very, very interesting.
Yeah, that
The good
that mixed with like the camouflage and all that, and then
it
also a piece of Shin's backstory, kind of like how he was experimenting on stuff. I'm
yeah.
cool. And then of
But
course Lou meeting what seems to be sort of like his, I guess, father figure while he was in this,
Yeah,
in
you're gonna
this
meet.
facility. We got all the makings of like the
It's.
nice reunion of the backstory
I
thing.
will say this is what episode 6 or 7. I think we're gonna end the season. Gonna end after they possibly get her out of the thing. So I think it's gonna move really quick, but it's gonna feel fleshed out. Like I have faith in how they're moving. That even if they cut something down, it's gonna like work and pop. And I think that's one thing. Like not knocking Soul Leveling for that. I just wish Soul Leveling would have either up the episode count, and I know that 12 is the magic number, unfortunately, because animation costs that dollar, and these corporations are like snapping their finger, get it out, get it out, get it out, be done, or we got to move on to our next project. And in Japan, you got to keep working. And if you can't do the work, you see what happens to a production like Zom. So you got to
Mm.
figure it out to how to adapt it. And you don't want to be that company that can't adapt because you will not be getting those projects awarded to you. So Solo Leveling need about probably 4 more episodes. I think 3 more to at least stretch out what they cut. It would have been better, but I know we ain't gonna get it. But Sakamoto cut the stuff that did not affect the story, and that was
Word.
very smart choice because we still getting the action that proves what Sakamoto and Shin can do, and it keeps introducing the crazy people they got to defeat, and world build on their allies, if you will. So I
Okay.
like so far by episode 7, I like what they did by introducing Pisuke and the people, Lou and all this. It's gonna really make it to what I consider a really good second season as well. So give it a gold star, give it a gold plat. It is, like I said, this is a hit, going to be a hit for a reason. And production wise, to me, they are proving they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I agree. I'm completely fine with this show. This show is running smooth, well oiled machine. I'm down with it. Like I'm happy with it. I have no qualms with this one.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's just
it's easily. I think it's pretty much my favorite show I'm watching this season.
by
Yeah,
far.
I think so.
By far.
I think
Why are you gonna say by far? I know Mike like to kill my character. I still love Soul Leveling. I just know it can be even better. That's the problem. It can be even better, but they won't make it be better.
Coop is just that dad that know you can make A's, but you settling for that C.
I wouldn't even say a C, but it's a they give him that B plus touch. With Sakamoto, I feel like it's coasted, and it's like I'm an A student, but I don't mind if I get an A minus, but I ain't gonna drop below an A minus.
Yeah, he like Sakamoto is chilling right now.
Sakamoto is chill.
It is such a good show, man. I don't I don't get what am I missing? Like Sakamoto doesn't seem super complex.
It's not complex at all.
Storytelling isn't like it. Man, I'm just really enjoying it, and I don't. It seems like they're doing it effortlessly.
Keyword, bro. We talked about this before. To especially the young weebs or otakus, every story don't need to be some weird thing like I ain't even say Hunter x Hunter, but like some of these weird stories about power scaling. Get off of power scaling and weird, crazy systems. Solo Leveling, what has going for it is by not explaining everything. They're like, look, man, this is the world. Deal with
It's
it.
like he was reawakened, and there's
Jinwoo
some
gotta
kind of
deal
game
with it.
thing going on, and he
Yeah.
can see it, and you
we gonna,
can't.
we gonna spoon feed these thoughts. But if you try to over explain and this is why this, look, when he lose weight 100 pounds, you're like, oh yeah, sometimes you gotta burn calories. I put him back on. All right, leave me alone.
That's
We
the
call-
illest calorie burn in history.
It'd be like I just burned calories because the people are like, is this some type of special thing? They ain't never said it in the book why he can or can't. Whether if it's metaphorically, but like yeah, you see it. People can see the transformation, but you got to push them to that limit. Otherwise, I think it also is like just symbolic that that's his old self that has died, and you brought it back out of him, and it's not necessarily good for you. This is who he is currently. He's happy being a chubby, chill family man. Let him be that, or you will meet the killer. So it's like that's how I see it.
And he ain't even gonna kill you, but he gonna make you. He gonna fill you with regardless.
And let's face
Yo,
it,
you will be
hey
hurt.
man, if you mess with anybody kid on this just channel, you might meet the killer or somebody who definitely will break your legs and not gonna worry about it. So
Or
you figure it
take you
out.
on a high speed chase where your motorcycle blows up and like we just don't
Well,
see you no more.
well, then you definitely dead by then.
Like I mean,
You're
Well,
in.
I'm like, oh,
I
also,
don't know how he didn't kill him.
I don't
yeah,
know.
Like,
thank you.
I don't know
he
either,
he is a master at his craft.
bruh.
He has dodged death several
Did
times, so it's
and
not like he
he'll
couldn't do it. But I can't see how he
them
did.
both of their victims ate the dirt at high speed and they
Oh,
stuff blew up.
I'm absolutely sure Shin killed whoever.
I think shit killed him. Like ah!
Yeah,
That wheel stopped.
yeah,
Bro,
man.
your neck broke, your face burnt off, and you are dead.
It's not a good look for him. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be in season 2.
Yeah,
Like,
whoever that guy was.
oh man.
Hey, yo bad guy. Yo bad.
Guy is his name.
Mm.
Intel suit guy. Dead.
All right. What else we got? What else we got? This
Of
see. Oh,
course.
you go ahead. You go ahead.
Uh I know Sherry didn't join us. I don't know. I guess we can do Invincible another time if y'all want. I watched it, but I guess I'll briefly say of course watched 100 Girlfriends. Shout out to them. Again, having a story that's free form. I'm digging free form comedy where you ain't trapped in by nothing. You met a new girl. She's a baseball player, so naturally, and they kind of doing it more where like one episode he meet girl, then he joins her problem. They do the comedy stylings. They did a whole baseball sports parody anime in the midst of helping his new sporty girlfriend, baseball playing girlfriend. It is insane. It was funny. It was like everything you can imagine to be as in how crazy a sports Japanese anime sports show go. Crazy pitches, reasoning, and all that. And yeah, it was just hilarious. Still good, man. They have not missed.
That's what's
They
up.
have
You know
not
what?
missed
I
a
like
beat.
hearing about the show, even though I ain't watching it. I like hearing about the show.
This one was actually one of the least perverted episodes. Not a lot of what they usually do. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, two characters did still wind up in their underwear, but it was actually tasteful enough as compared to what usually happens with some of the
Hey,
characters.
that's what I used to say. That's what I used to say when my ex-wife would find my Playboys. I'd be like, yeah, they new, but it's tasteful.
Yeah,
Not
it wasn't
they
new,
do, but it's
Hey,
tasty.
it was in draws.
Hey, but now when she saw the Black Tail magazine, I ain't have nothing to say.
Black
Oh,
Tail
dang.
Boy. Was that really a
He
magazine?
took it back on that.
I never
Not
saw
Black
it.
Tail.
Was there a real magazine?
Yes.
Black Tail.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a magazine, and it.
wild.
As someone
It was
who
wild.
like only saw an issue or two in in someone's uncle's
I had a
uncle's
friend
house.
who collected it, and he had an
Man,
entire
I don't know if I
run.
would call it.
Why does it sound like a weird sci-fi anthology, a horror show, and it also sounds like you gotta be like us have at least a giant cigar when you read it, with a smoking jacket, and you gotta wear your fake Playboy shoes, or
No, you talk about Playboy because
sorry.
you don't need none of that.
Blacktail.
Oh, sorry, Blacktail, you
All
just
you
need
need is a
overalls,
black and mild, and
black and
like,
mild.
and a old ashtray full of cigarette butts.
So, excuse me. So basically, this is when you got off the plant working. You have some
If you have
overalls.
cigarette burns on your skin,
Yo, Blacktail is
right
the
in.
working man's magazine.
You got
Oh,
you've
man.
been pipe fitting, you've been low torching, and you come home and read
Man.
some Black
Yeah,
Tail.
you got nothing but car grease all over your t-shirt.
So
Come
this
home.
So this
Crack
is
open
the
the.
Shade Tree
He is,
Mechanics
he is
Playboy.
not
Oh,
wrong about the
oh
sex of
man.
this. Look, Blacktail, I, yo,
Yo, it's a trip because Blacktail, like, yo, man, you just gotta see it. I mean, you don't see it, but you
it was
absolutely
pretty
gotta see it.
terrible.
So is this
Yeah,
the
it was pretty
so would this
terrible.
be the old man's equivalent to say like the late 90s y'all forgive us, sorry, tangent. Mark would probably I mean you probably know this too, nerd, so I ain't putting this past you. The Booty Talk series. So this would be like
Oh snap!
shout out to
Oh
Boosie.
snap!
The Boosie was featured on his
No, he,
songs
he was
featured
featured
on
on that.
their songs were.
Oh,
Or what
One of his songs was, yeah.
his songs there's
wow,
I'll just say the ones with his songs on it. It was a flea market classic.
man.
Bootleg
Look,
classic.
Market
Look.
class.
All I
Bruh.
know, I'll say this: I've seen a cover of one of those, and I was just like, yo, this is hood. I was like, whatever
Yeah.
this is hood.
Look. You don't get. That's the only vibe you're supposed to get.
Bruh.
You're not gonna get anything. Ain't nothing classy about it.
I Hey look, when I first heard of it, it was already at number 50 something. So it's like
Wow, 50. Who?
yeah, I'm telling you. So it's like
They
how
trying to make
many
their own cinematic universe.
Mike, I'm telling you, that's hilarious. Through a span of years, I had a friend. He collected it, and as you said, he worked in the plant.
All right, now peep this. All right, so I'm gonna say, ain't nobody look. All right, I just forwarded you something so you could see real quick. This is the working man's. This is the working class man. You know what I'm saying? We look. This is the working class man. Cause This is no diss to the ladies that were in the Blacktail magazine. It's just that this is our around the way girls of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, Playboy, they had all these like highfalutin model type. Like we had, you know what I'm saying? Sharika was in Blacktail. You know what I'm saying? Shaquana was in Blacktail. Taniqua was in Blacktail. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't none of it high. Ain't no high falutin. It's just falutin.
I never heard of low falutin or just falutin.
They just
I would
falutin, man.
just falutin.
You were never gonna get this kind of conversation on any other anime podcast. I
Falutin.
promise you.
Falutin. You just when they falutin. If you falutin, it sound like you know what? It just reminds me of the word gallivant. Like, do people still use
I love that
gallivant?
word.
I love
I
gallivant.
gallivant.
Gallivant. Yo, anybody in the chat, if you listen to this on my feed or on
Hey,
Mike's feed,
I
let us
tell
know
you
do you
what,
still use gallivant?
if you look at these covers, and this is all prior to BBL.
Yeah,
I would just say this.
this was
These girls literally
this was all
Take
this
what
was
their mama gave them.
this was all natural. You know what I'm saying?
Blame
Real
myself for this devolving of the conversation because I brought up 100 girlfriends. For all of this, I might as well start explaining each episode.
But this is all we're saying is like
this is history.
You know what? This is like the progenitor of like King magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Nah, because you know what?
Hey,
King
man.
tried to be a little too polished. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? But Blacktail, it was for the common man.
Hey man, this
You know
is
what I'm
Black
saying?
History Month still.
Yep. Black
Shout
History
out to Black magazine owners serving a function and a need in their community.
man, serving the community.
Serving the
years.
community. Serving
Oh, man.
every shade tree mechanic and everybody who got off the plant who smoked Black and Miles back in the day. This is for you.
Oh man, Smoke Black and Miles got they old Buick, drove
Don't
it
cl-
home.
And do not clip me on your YouTube channel saying
Hey,
this shit,
I
Mike.
had an old shade tree mechanic named Tick.
Tick.
who,
Oh, I think there's multiple ticks around Baton Rouge. I knew a tick.
Yeah, I knew a couple of ticks, but this
This
was
is
a
funny.
shade tree mechanic named Tick.
I bet he was good too.
Tick never got a haircut, and he always had a cigarette precariously hanging from his lip. Sometimes it was lit, sometimes it wasn't, but it was always there.
It
Every
never
man-
failed, but you would never fail.
Name
Hey.
Tick gonna have
while
some
you
unusually good skill or
while you
something.
were sitting and waiting on your car being serviced, he definitely have a couple of issues of black tails sitting right on the table.
Just out there, busting open.
Cool. His shop was off North 34th.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He had to. He
You understand
distinguished
what
his.
this
He distinguished his business. You had to separate yourself from the competition. Like I said, there's multiple ticks running around working on cars in Baton Rouge for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how you get the nickname Tick, but like you never know their real name. They just when you tick, you become Tick. That's just that is their nickname.
And
But they gonna hook
if
you
you
up
encounter
though.
somebody who know multiple ticks, they be like, no, tick off 34th Street.
Like, look, there's a couple in North Baton Rouge. Like Tick in Schuylerville, Tick in Baker. I don't even had one I grew up with. Now, I don't think I grew up by the good one. I don't know. But maybe I grew up by the one that didn't. No, I think he was good with cars. Just had other issues. But anyway, hopefully nobody hear that. I will move on. But
Anyway, look, y'all. You know what? With that's a perfect segue. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it to Dub. Final thoughts, and where can they find you?
Final thoughts, man. All good things must come to an end. We nearing the end of Sakamoto, man, and I love it. I'm loving it.
Man, it's so hard to say goodbye.
I'm watching Solo Leveling, bro. I will say, like, some of the usage of his powers is cool. It's growing on me. It ain't like Cool say, it ain't the worst, man. I actually like the support characters. I just think that Mr. Song is kind of Song Jinwoo is. I don't know, man. I don't even get it.
He a little antisocial for you.
And OP, just like I wonder, can monsters feel fear? I guess I have my answer. Coop knows. My eyes started rolling to infinity.
Like
when Coop saw that, he was like, "Yeah, Mark gonna have a hard time with this."
See, when I heard that, I was like, "Yeah."
We know how you went.
Mike
Mike started breakdancing and pop locking.
I was like, "Yeah, that's right." Show him who you are, King.
Oh man,
that's right. Show him who you are. Oh man, but anyway, where can they find you?
I'm Mark Dub on IG still. Mark Dub 44 on X Twitter still. I know I keep saying I'm telling a blue lie about blue sky. I'm gonna get that one day. But Mark Wallace in real life. Find me. I'm gonna say something funny. You gonna laugh. That's what I do.
You got the shows coming up.
That's right. Right, man.
That I will have some.
Okay.
I'm working with a friend who's making some moves, and yeah, y'all got some. I know it's been a while. I got some funnies coming up. We're gonna put the videos on the tube of you and everything.
Oh man. Okay. How about your boy Coop? Final thoughts, man. What can they find you?
Final thoughts. Like I said, this is the best part, I think, of Solo Leveling. You know, it has his cornball moments with the lines and all that. That's cool. Like I said, I do wish they had more of the human interaction with it. But the animation is rock solid when he's cutting up stuff, dancing, slashing around. It looks beautiful. I can't even lie. Like, he's ballerina smooth. I like how the S ranks do not care about this problematic K-pop star. I laugh my head off in the books about him when Jinwoo sunned him. And it was just like, I don't care about none of this. But here's our S rank, and he get all the press. This dude here who's vying for it. I kind of love that in real life, when some people who just be vying for that attention, and then they don't get it, and they be going crazy on social media. You seen them types. So that just a little humor there. Sakamoto is just solid. 100 Girlfriends. Man, it's a comedy that can do anything and don't miss, and that kind of give me my light version of Dan to Dan. Where Dan to Dan is in it is in a frame, but they do a lot of referential comedy in their in between moments of action and stuff. They do some. It's like I don't know. I don't know if I'm using the word high level or high concept comedy or nostalgia pulling, especially if you for older Japanese people. They doing stuff that's gonna make people like smile to their ears, to their brim when they were younger. And 100 Girlfriends is doing that too. You know, more on like the fact that you can 1 second you're in the framework of a rom com harem, if you will, and then you can become a high level baseball sports anime show for an episode. You know what I'm saying? In your own way. It's just all right. What's the next girlfriend gonna be, and what they goofy trait gonna be that's gonna get him to do this, and they know what they're doing with that. As far as other animated shows, events been good. I guess when Sherry comes back, we'll go into the episodes we miss. It's been great. Spider-Man has grown on me. The story has been good. It's really I am liking. Still not liking what's going on with Lonnie, but I have to get over it with Lonnie. It's just they doing Lonnie wrong. But it's into the show. But of course, Scorpion. You know, newsflash, he wiped all the black gang out. Like, oh, you just saw it coming. Just beat them up. I'm like, y'all at least look. They tried to get guns. Matt Gorgon went and got the suit. So, it has grown on me. The '60s style of it. Look, y'all, I started reading those old comics when I read comics, so it does bring back that nostalgia for me. It's going quickly because they dropping 3 at a time. But it's probably better for Marvel to drop 3 of this show at a time. It would have been a hard go waiting each week for it for 9 weeks. They got stuff to do. So
Yeah,
they got to get all this out so they get ready for Daredevil. So I
yeah.
already know Marvel.
We can cover Spider-Man next time because I actually enjoyed the kind of schedule of dropping like 2 or 3 episodes at a time. Because the first week it was 2 episodes, second week it was 3 episodes. I like that. I enjoy that.
It to me works for some shows. Some shows need it. Definitely, this is a show that need it. I know anime just ain't gonna do it. That's why we can say it to the cows come home. Anime, like you gonna wait. That's just gonna be that because you see how much trouble we have with getting these shows out as it is. It's like, look, the faster we go in Japan, the faster we got to take on workload that we may not be able to do. So I don't know, but for Spider Man, it works. But yeah, man, Invincible Spider-Man has been pretty good. You know, I gonna say that things are light. Spring is gonna probably be a massive hit. I do wish the ladies was on here to talk about. I can't wait till Rachel can come back and talk about the Medalist and the Apothecary Diaries again. That's something that eventually I do need to touch. Like speaking of like the Sherlock Holmesian of it all and mental type of style anime. I've been hearing so many great things Apothecary Diaries that eventually I'll have to try it. Shout out to Camp. I think his daughter watch it. So there's something for everybody in every season. Like, look, even when people are like, oh, it's light work, this and that. Look, find what you like what you like, and that's fine. Um, you can find me. I'm Keith Cooper at blurred.ish on IG. Keith Cooper on Facebook. Hit me up only if you sane. Because in these time frames, I don't know. You can hit me up on IG, but if you are just hitting me up to drop links in my comments and don't respond, don't hit me up. I promise you, conversation will die very quickly. Equivalent exchange. Shout out to Phil Miller Alchemist. Equivalent exchange. I believe in it. If you hit me up, expect me to say something like a human being and not a robot. And there's too many scams going around for that behavior. But also I'm on Blue Sky, but if you really want to hit me up on IG. And of course you can email me for any business things, whatever. Again, shout out to Vermilion Parish Library System. Next event for me. I'm trying to think if there's something at the end of February. I don't think so. But Jackson, Mississippi, I will be seeing you on March the 8th and 9th. At the Mississippi Anime Fest. So gotta get prepared for that. And just trying to do more small stuff in town while when this weather finally normalized and we're done with polar vortexes.
Bruh, look, we got snow coming Wednesday and Thursday over here, so we'll see. They saying looking at
Don't send it
12
here.
to 15 inches, so we'll see.
Keep that shit east.
But I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna be in the house chilling.
just just don't send it here, man.
All right, so for me, I'm gonna keep it simple, man. We have a lot of options right now. I don't want to hear no more complaining, no more crying. Y'all always be on the internet. I ain't got nothing to watch. Ain't nothing but trash out there. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. There's tons of good stuff. We went through just a tip of the iceberg of shows that are good out there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even talked about live action stuff here because it's only anime. So it's like, look, come on, man. Like, stop the hateration. And of course, NERD.
Look,
Oh, go ahead.
we ain't even talk about Cobra Kai, the end of Cobra Kai yet. Like that dropped,
Oh
so
snap!
there's a lot just in general out
I
there. So,
forgot that
well, yeah,
all of the rest of it dropped.
man, it is wrapped. It's done.
Oh
Finito.
yeah, because they got to get ready for the movie in May or June. Is it May? I think it's
Ah,
May.
well, as far as Cobra Kai, it closed this series. It is done.
All right, that's what's up. So yeah, we won't have to get into Cobra Kai. I completely forgot about this week. This past weekend was crazy, and I got a lot of stuff to shoot and edit and all that stuff. But anyway, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. Until the next time, holla at me on Blue Sky if you wanna. And keep your head up, because you never know when you might have to surf on a missile. Peace.
You never know. You might have to peel a banana a certain way. Inside joke, because I'm looking at this. I'm
Oh,
reading this
boy.
now.
Man, this is wild. Anyway, we out,
Foolishness.
y'all.